Crash Out Chud the Builder is finally in around and find out territory.
Don't worry about that. Come on, do something. Fuck you, nigga.
And we all knew it was only a matter of time before Chud ran into somebody that was not going for the disrespect and did not care about his threats.
Come on outside. Come on.
My truck's over there.
As more and more people know Chud and his content, these interactions are going to keep getting worse and worse for him. The funniest thing is, for all that big talking Chud does, when he finally does get checked or approached and somebody isn't willing to back down, he gets scared and turns into a straight Karen. The dude is a joke.
I'm trying to get out of here. They keep pulling their cars behind mine. One's parked right in front of mine. They're false imprisoning me.
With even his own fellow calling him out at this point.
Let me explain something to this guy, Chud the Builder. You're going to get shot.
But I'm Jude. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Come on
outside. My truck's over there. What do you want to holler about? Look at him chimping out.
Chud the Builder has always been very selective in who he disrespects, who he threatens, and where it happens. Keep in mind, he's always doing all of this while he's live streaming with mace and with a visible gun. Everybody knows he has a gun on him. And he usually talks or approaches people that he thinks won't do anything to him, or in places that he thinks he's safe and nothing will happen to him.
Come on, crack me then. Do something.
What he got? What did he go in the car and get? Is that a tool? All right, so he went in the car and got a drill. But if this was somebody else with other intentions, by the time he got to his car and came back, Chud could have been laid out.
Don't worry about that.
Come on, do something.
Fuck you, nigga.
With all the shit that Chud the Builder talks, not only did he get his phone smacked out of his hand, but he got spit on and still did nothing except call the police. After all the threats and all the tough shit that this dude Chud the Builder spent months doing, harassing black people, threatening black people, talking about killing black people, when he's suddenly confronted with a real angry black man who's not taking the disrespect, the next thing we see is this man on the phone calling police. He turned into a Karen immediately and called the police.
He's a black guy.
Caught him reporting somebody in person.
I got him on stage.
And he's getting the taste of his own medicine now because people are now pulling out their phones to record him.
He wasn't great. What he does is start but then he'll pull a gun out on you. So
hell, man, this man got a gun in his pocket, pulling down his pants with no drawers on. Chud the Builder is a menace. This man needs to be stopped.
Because you do something. But I'm licensed to carry too. We both licensed to carry. I finally ran into him. He got his, I got mine. But he on the phone with the police. He just obviously started with somebody.
That's been my point the whole time. So many of us are licensed to carry. We have everyday carries to defend ourselves, to defend our families, that it was only ever going to be a matter of time before a black person that knows their rights, hears threats, sees a person with a gun and defends themselves. And with this dude's track record, with his digital footprint of him going out of his way to harass, threaten, and incite violence in black neighborhoods against black people, Chud is going to be the one in trouble, not us.
All I'm saying, bro, you don't think the stuff you do is cowardice, bro?
No.
Stop wasting time talking to this dude. Do not interact with him. Unless you're the person that's going to give him the issue, just don't even interact with him.
That's why I'm standing here 10 toes down in front of yours.
Yeah.
And I'm not shaking in my boots like most
Me neither.
people. I know
Because if the
cool.
police pull up, I'm licensed to
Cool.
carry. You are too.
Yeah.
It's not a difference, so
It's
it
no
could
big
go
deal.
both ways.
I'm only here reporting the who smacked my phone.
That's fine, but you gotta understand, some people don't get offended by it. I hate with country white
I don't
boys
want
like
you to be
this.
offended. The one that spit on me left. There's two other here. There's a bunch of other here. Can you please hurry? Stop approaching me.
Chud the Builder live stream himself snitching. You talk all that tough stuff. You finally get approached by a dude that gives you smoke, and he is on the phone calling the police for his life.
Stop approaching me. Leave me alone. Tell it, dude. I'm trying to get out of here. They keep pulling their cars behind mine. One's parked right in front of mine. They're false imprisoning me.
that false imprisoning me. Hey, Chud is snitching. This man pulled out every Karen white person needs help line he could think of to get the police out there.
He's walking up on me with a gun. Yes, dude, yes. There's many of them here. The one that assaulted me left. The one that spit on me left. There's 2 other here. There's a bunch of other here. Can you please hurry up?
People are not scared of Chud. They never were. He cherry-picked the interactions that he had with people. He cherry-picked who he would harass and who he would threaten and people that he knew would do nothing. And now he's getting all the smoke he wanted.
He said he's scared. Don't walk up on.
Yeah, you might not want to keep walking up on me. Leave me alone.
As he's on the phone with the police.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm going to tell you again, leave me alone. I will defend myself. I will defend myself.
Look at his chat. I'm probably not even going to be able to show this on YouTube. Matter of fact, this is going to be a Patreon video as well. I'm going to put the uncensored video on Patreon. Here's racist ass chat. Primate. These are some of the chimpiest monkeys you found. Just and corny.
I'm starting to fear for my life.
Me too.
Me too, right? On camera. And for everybody that asks, he's in Tennessee, I believe Nashville. I heard somebody say he's like 30 minutes out of Nashville, but he's no longer an anonymous troll online doing this stuff. Everybody knows who he is. At this point, they know the truck he's driving, and people are going to be on high alert looking out for this man. Only a matter of time.
If what you're doing is going around using racial slurs and profanity, that's a little different.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you gonna argue that in court? Because I walked into the gas station and walked out.
He has a whole digital footprint of harassing and threatening black people. And he can't act like he's a victim now or he doesn't know how these things are happening. And people are calling him out on that, even the police.
And as I'm walking to my truck, I turn around, he's got something behind his back that looks like a gun. It's a drill.
Well, they're saying that.
So I don't give a fuck what they're saying. It's all recorded.
I got you.
And it's live streamed.
I know, I got you. And I'm just telling you.
Even what he live stream is completely different than what he just said happened.
I have every right to say whatever I want on the internet without being chimped out on in public.
Okay.
All right. You got your ID on? Hey, what was your name and badge number?
714001162, sir.
He's literally a Karen that's mad that the police showed up and didn't take his side.
Especially when your officer comes up to me and says, hey, I've seen your content, but don't you think you kind of would expect this? No, I don't expect people to break the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've broken no laws. And so I don't appreciate that being an excuse. I'm on you guys' side. I'm on the side of the law and order. I'm trying to restore law and order. These people think there's a secondary law and order amongst themselves. I don't agree with that. And I'm standing by myself on this principle. In front of the whole country and world.
He's such a crybaby clown. Chud the Builder gets caught slipping at a gas station, gets spit on and does nothing, gets his phone knocked out of his hand and does nothing. A black man licensed to carry approaches Chud and Chud calls the police in fear for his life. Just reading that is hilarious. A true Karen. Women were screaming, he's scared. The time is coming for Chud the Karen. It really is. And nobody's gonna feel bad about it. This man is a scrawny, no drawers wearing, beard belly having, wet dog smelling little wait, he might got a thong on. Chud is a menace for having his everyday carry order with no drawers. If you carry, you know, no matter what, like it pulls down that side of your pants unless you're wearing jeans or a belt or something like that. But Chud to go out like that is crazy work. Hold on, so he running around with a gun, calling people out of their name on camera. But if that person got a gun and a camera, he calls the police. Exactly. Be aware that the police and government officials know who Chud the Builder is and are just waiting for the inevitable to occur. I think we all are. I made this point before that Chud is desperate to be involved with the Nick Fuentes America First movement. They're as well, but they don't even like Chud. And Nick Fuentes even called this dude out.
Is it any surprise that these weirdos like Chud the Builder and Handsome Truth got exposed as cross-dressing homosexuals? They aren't intelligent or productive, only famous for being rambunctious.
I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. That's not the issue. I mean, that would be an issue, but the issue is like the stuff that they're doing is just, to me, it's not nice. I don't believe in that, okay? And I saw Chud the Builder got a little bent out of shape about what I said. I don't think I said anything derogatory. I don't like that approach. That's not my approach. It's one thing to be vicious to the people in the arena. You want to be vicious to Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin. That's fair game. They're in the arena. But I really don't like that approach of antagonizing people in public. I just don't. I just don't like that in general, not even just for politics, but I think that people have enough on their plate. You don't know what people are going through, and people have enough problems. People are trying to get to work, or they're trying to do their thing, or they got something on their mind. I don't like that people are out there bothering everybody. I don't like that.
You know what's crazy? When a white makes Nick Fuentes seem like the reasonable one in the room. Damn, Chud the Builder, your Lord doesn't accept you. And he wasn't the only one that called out Chud.
Let me explain something to this guy, Chud the Builder. You're going to get shot or the shit kicked out of you. When that happens, you're not going to win a lawsuit, right? This is an insane take, right? So one of these kick streamers was like, hey, whoever hits this guy, punches him in the face or beats him up, if you catch a charge, you can create a GoFundMe and you're going to get like $100,000 easy, right? For your defense. The streamer's 100% right? When they beat the shit out of you or worse, right? They're going to get insane amounts of sympathy. You are going to do so much damage to the movement, which is why I'm calling you out. I'm trying to stop you from doing this dumb shit. And I know you're only doing it because you're a grifter who's just click chasing sensationalist content, right? But think about the risk you're taking. Is it worth it? I don't know how much you're getting. Probably not enough for your life.
And this same guy tweeted the point that I've been making as well. You're proving black people are extremely tolerant because nobody has fucked you up or shot your ass yet. Congratulations, you're the villain, they're the good guys. Keep up the good work, you which is pissing off all the other races because none of this is making black people look bad. If anything, black people look much better than somebody like Chud the Builder, who's ignorant, who's chimping out like he's trying to say everybody else is, and who just crashes out nonstop and has now turned into a Karen. It's legit a matter of time, and nobody's gonna be surprised when and if something bad happens to Chud the Builder, because he's been asking for it for a while now. But shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting it. Thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.